It doesn't really make sense how the Hulk is an uncontrollable monster on the S.H.I.E.L.D. helicarrier in the middle of the Avengers film, and yet seems quite in control for the final battle. They never actually showed any sufficient reason for these two polar opposite states of the Hulk. And I'm sorry, but the whole "I'm always angry" aspect didn't clarify a thing. It was nonsensical and didn't justify sporadic Hulk control.
Yep, it didn't make no sense to me neither. Plus, it undoes something that Norton's Incredible Hulk film had reversed by reverting the Hulk back into an unlikable, untrustworthy character. He changed back into the role of a potential teen backstabber, which I honestly can't find a good reason to root for that character. As an audience member, you can never fully depend on this particular Hulk because you never know if he's going to suddenly turn on one of his pals. Yeah, it's always been a prevalent concept or curse of the Hulk, but I honestly am kind of tired of this trope. I guess they continually use it as an attempt to make it for a somewhat interesting character, but it just kind of caused me to completely never like the Hulk, other than, as compared to the other Avengers. I mean, at least they ain't gonna swap from protagonist to antagonist at the drop of a hat, like the Hulk is.
Quite. In fact, one could argue that the Hulk, in a sort, steals that character storyline away from the scrummy Black Widow in these movies. After all, she doesn't seem to possess any of her double agent mystery in the film, which is a big part of the typical persona.
Since we're on the subject, Black Widow was going to be your topic of choice, wasn't she, Dunkelstern?
Yeah, yes, it was.
Wait.
Yeah, it is.
Wait. Man, wait, just let me say. Let me say something else right quick. Don't you just think that Norton looks more like Bruce Banner? He just has the scientist on the run look, more than Mark Ruffalo does. I don't know. Ruffalo just looks too healthy for a guy eating whatever scraps he can find in a third world country,
The direct route. The direct route. Para por favor. Eu raiva muito. You don't understand. Something really bad is about to happen.
Clear as day to me.
Agreed.
See?
All right.
You see it?
Okay, well, why don't we allow Stern some time for his critique? I mean, we're running out of time.
Okay, well, first I would like to show everyone the clip of Black Widow that I liked very much. I believe this is the Black Widow in her prime. In her prime, yes.
Hey, you can't come here.
Woo-wee! She was kicking some butt, that's for sure.
Indubitably so. She showed him what's what, and still managed to look fit doing it.
Precis.
Also, notice the music that is played during the scene. Sehr energique, isn't it? Oh, yeah. Bloody right. This music in Avengers felt rather lackluster in comparison to the Iron Man films, as well as Thor and the Incredible Hulk films.
Yes, well, Ellen Silvestri did do a marvelous job with Captain America. However, I do feel that his style isn't really suited for characters like Iron Man and the Incredible Hulk. Especially in comparison to the scores those films already have.
I think Alan Silvestri likes to hide his music too much for an action movie. Iron Man films always had more metal and energy on the music. I did not feel the same way on Avengers film. Okay, well, I would like to now show some clips of Black Widow in the movie that I found not the best.
I just wanted to see what you do. What? Okay. Natasha.
It's Barton. He took out our systems. He's headed for the detention level. Does anybody copy?
This is Agent Romanoff. I copy.
Okay. See here, she had the fear too much for my liking. Black Widow has been an assassin from birth and knows almost nothing else than to be spy. She has to control her emotions and precisely almost everything, and I do not prefer this weak Natasha. Yep, I thought she seemed too wussy too when I done saw it, especially in comparison to Iron Man 2 Black Widow. They kept showing her being chicken in Avengers, as seen in your clips right there. I didn't like that. Yes, well, that was my main point in this movie. I didn't like Avengers Black Widow. The music was also a little bit, but I discussed that, so I would have preferred something like Hans Zimmer from Hans Zimmer from Batman.